Welcome to Canal Media's weekly roundup from the banking sector. This week brought important developments across PSBs and RRBs. Stress concerns in PSBs resurfaced. UFB met the DFS to discuss new labor codes, and IDBI Bank remained in focus after a reported suicide linked to work pressure. The government clarified that no public sector bank mega merger is under consideration. RRB officers also reported pressure during loan review meetings. Here are the developments that shaped this week's banking headlines. Government clarifies no proposal under consideration for further merger of public sector banks. In a written reply in the Lok Sabha, the Ministry of Finance stated that government currently has no proposal to merge or consolidate public sector banks. Responding to questions on potential future mergers, the impact of Maharashtra-based banks, and concerns over branch closures or workforce reduction, the ministry clarified that no plan for PSB consolidation is under consideration at this time. Government outlines local language requirements in public sector banks. The government, following RBI guidelines, has asked public sector banks to ensure customers can access banking services in their regional languages. Staff at branches must be proficient in local languages, Hindi and English, to provide effective customer service. Public sector banks are recruiting local bank officers and requiring customer service associates to pass local language proficiency test. Banks are also conducting language training for officers who may be transferred across states. Inside India's public sector banks, AIWBOA leader alleges systematic targeting, workforce stress, and a policy driven crisis. The All India We Bankers Officers Association leader said that staff in public sector banks are under high stress because of heavy targets and increasing workloads. He pointed out that unclear policies and pressures based systems are affecting the well being of officers. The association wants the government and banks to take steps to reduce stress and create a healthier work environment. UFBU meets DFS secretary after government notifies implementation of new labor codes. UFBU met the DFS secretary to understand how the newly notified labor codes will change working rules in banks. The union asked for clarity on duty hours, wages, holidays, and service conditions. They said that clear guidelines will help avoid confusion and ensure that staff rights are protected once the new laws are implemented. IDBI Bank employee reportedly dies by suicide. Note mentions work pressure. An IDBI Bank employee reportedly died by suicide, and the note left behind mentioned work pressure. The incident has raised serious concern about workload, mental stress, and pressure lifted targets in the bank. Many staff members and unions have asked the bank management to take urgent steps to prevent such situations in the future. FPOIOA releases second NPS awareness podcast to boost financial planning for bank officers. The Federation of Bank of India Officers Associations released the second part of its NPS awareness podcast. The episode focuses on helping bank officers understand retirement planning, NPS rules, and long-term financial benefits. The association hopes these sessions will make financial planning easier for staff. Why delay in 5-day banking triggers UFBU agitation and strike? UFBU expressed disappointment over the delay in implementing 5-day banking, even after repeated discussions. The union said that longer working days add to employee stress and affect productivity. They have asked the government to approve the proposal soon to improve work-life balance for bank staff. IDBI Officers Association seeks changes to reduce stress. Following the tragic suicide incident, the IDBI Officers Association demanded strong action to reduce work pressure in the bank. They asked the management to review target systems, increase staff strength, and create a safer working atmosphere. The union also reminded the bank that employee well-being must be treated as a top priority. AIBOBOU flags alleged executive lobbying and rule violations in Bank of Baroda. The All India Bank of Baroda Officers Union raised concerns about reported rule violations and lobbying practices in Bank of Baroda. The union said these issues can affect transparency, fairness, and staff morale. They urged the management to investigate the matters carefully and ensure that all promotions and decisions follow proper rules.
AIRRBOF seeks action after alleged coercion of bank officers in loan review meeting. The All India Regional Rural Bank Officers Federation reported that officers in a loan review meeting in Hardoi were put under pressure by local authorities. The union said such situations can affect independent decision making by bank staff. They have asked for action to protect officers and maintain healthy working conditions in regional rural banks.
That's all for this week's roundup. Stay tuned with Canal Media for more updates and developments that matter to bankers.